Quite the contrary.
Waltrip's not likely to move out of the high groove just because King Richard's looking for racing room.
Darrell Waltrip goes high in turn one. Richard Petty looks for daylight underneath. He's alongside. It's a drag race to the finish line. Petty can't hold the STP car low. Here comes Waltrip underneath. Waltrip has the lead. After 367 laps, this has come down to a 100-yard dash. Who's it going to be? Darrell Waltrip wins the Rebel 500. One of the most dramatic of the myriad spectacular finishes in NASCAR racing history goes to Waltrip, with Richard Petty second and Donnie Allison third.
There were some great drivers then, man. They were men. You'd look at drivers then, all big men, but you had to be a big man then because you didn't have power steering and the car was hard to drive, and you had to sit up in there like a man and grind on that thing all day long. These guys now, they sit in these seats with a little cockpit, and they sit in there in a little steering wheel. And they're going around that racetrack. Arrow push, arrow push. I got an arrow push. I mean, it's all different now. All I had to start with was just telling people that I could do it. And then there came a point in time when you got to put up or shut up, and then I got the opportunity to put up. That's fair, isn't it?
But you never did shut up.
I never shut up.
Good grief.
Throughout the 70s, NASCAR's national attention grew. In 1979, the Daytona International Speedway set the stage for one of the most important moments in NASCAR history.
Live from Daytona Beach, Florida, a CBS Sports Special, the 1979 Daytona 500.
For the first time, NASCAR's biggest race would be televised live to a national audience.
And the gods were with us. The whole East Coast, worst snow blizzard they'd had in 100 years. From Jacksonville, Florida to Maine. So what are you going to do on a Sunday afternoon if you can't go anywhere? Watch television.
It's all come down to this. Where will Cale make his move? He comes from the inside. Donnie Allison throws the block. Cale hits him. He slides. Donnie Allison slides. They hit again. They climb in the turn. They're hitting the wall. They're head on the wall. Coming down. Richard Petty is now pulling out in front. Darrell Waltrip is in second. A.J. Boyd is in third. Here they come. Waltrip trying to slingshot. Petty is out in front at the line. Waltrip to the inside. Petty wins it.
It's just something about that place creates situations that just never happen anywhere else.
After the checker flag, I slowed down and pulled up to where the wreckage was. Well, Cale starts yelling that the wreck is my fault. And he lunged at me and hit me in the face with his helmet.
Bobby Allison is stopped by his brother to help. And there's a fight. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have lost.
For three guys to race hard all day long and then be over there in the grass having a skirmish proved that we were sincere and we're committed. And I think that's how the world saw it.
Just another day at the racetrack, Friday night fight.
Everything that NASCAR was about was reinforced. Here was one family member coming to the aid of another. Here was an act of rebellion and defiance. Here, the end of the race marked the start of a new era. NASCAR had gone national. While the fight stole the show, Richard Petty stole the win and added to his NASCAR legend.
Just a moment. We're into victory lane. It is absolute ecstasy for the Pettys of Level Cross, North Carolina.
Unnoticed was the Daytona 500 debut of a 27-year-old rookie named Dale Earnhardt.
Here is Petty in first. Earnhardt is in second. Young Dale Earnhardt hitching his wagon to the star of Richard Petty as he tries to win the Daytona 500.
Dale Earnhardt was a common man from common roots. His father, Ralph, lived in the working-class town of Kannapolis, North Carolina. and lived a racer's life in NASCAR's minor leagues.
Now Earnhardt challenges Pearson and blasts into the lead. It looks as though they found something wrong with Yarborough's car. Is that right?
Well, they found an illegal wheel on it.
And this would make you the winner if this protest is allowed, huh?
Well, I guess it do. We all knew about it.
Is that right?
Yeah, we was all told before the race.
Well, how do you feel about winning one this way, Ralph?
Well, I'd rather outrun him, but we wasn't allowed the wheels, and since he was running the wheels, he was illegal, I guess.
Well, a possible winner is Ralph Earnhardt.
Ralph was a hard-driving man with a soft-spoken manner. Those traits were passed down to his son.
Why would you want to do something that you know darn well could turn around and bite you, could kill you?
I had never wanted to do anything else. I never ever wanted anything as much as I want racing, or enjoy it, or like it, or would give up most anything in life to have it, you know.
Why?
If I was born in me, bred in me, I reckon. Richard Petty's won 7 championships. You know, there's your goal right there.
1 year after Richard Petty won his 7th and final championship, Dale Earnhardt won his first.
Richard Petty applies the chrome horn to Dale Earnhardt's car, nudging him a bit as he comes off the turn. Richard Petty looked to the inside. Kyle drops down, but Earnhardt shuts Richard off in the third turn.
Dale was the best at strategy of what to do and when to do it. When it came to a round-around racetrack, nobody worked any harder at doing the job.
Richard Petty pulling up for the lead. 22 cars, the lead pack. Richard Petty is trying to take that first spot. They are side by side coming through the fourth turn, down into the tri-oval. Petty bottom side, Dale Earnhardt high, Cale Yarborough right behind, followed by Bobby Allison in fourth. Back in front goes Earnhardt.
Earnhardt was the ultimate driver from the way I saw it. Could run anywhere, anytime, under any circumstances.
Earnhardt just drives around the dirt.
I don't like finishing second.
I think they used to beat the floor down. They used to have to beat the floor down to get his seat down low.
Get him low enough.
He wanted to get low. He felt like he had so much more feeling. And I know if you can see the pictures of him back then, all you could really see was this.
He was smart enough to know that every bit of left side weight helped with the race car. And I don't think you can find the picture until we came later with the head restraints where that head wasn't over in the corner. He did everything he could to win.
Elliott now getting a challenge from Tim Richmond, but he closes again right in behind Earnhardt, coming down off turn 4. And Earnhardt loses it, goes on the grass, comes back, and Elliott goes inside. And Earnhardt still got the lead. Incredible.
Well, that was something else. You know, Bill spun that 95 car out and caused a big mess, and then he come up there and tried to spin me out twice. I didn't take it.
He was just a smooth, low-key, didn't make a lot of racket. He just went out and done the job that needed to be done.
While Richard Petty was everyone's hero, Earnhardt was an everyman's hero. A modern-day cowboy charging down the track on the back of 700 horses.
There goes Earnhardt to the inside. The lap traffic on the back. Hitting the wall. Earnhardt survives, but Bodine and Schrader both go to the infield in a spin.
Let me say, it said you don't care who you run over as long as you get to the finish line first. That true?
I don't run over people to get to the finish line. I like to win races.
It is also said you don't care who gets hurt as long as you win.
I've never made that statement. Other people have. You know, I really don't think about it. I go out and race hard and try to do the best for my sponsor and my team and hold their name up there. I don't do anything that I think would get them in trouble.
But you don't deny that you're especially aggressive or unpopular on the tour.
I'm a competitor. And I go out to race and race hard.
I just liked his style. He was quieter. Didn't make as much commotion or noise, just went out there and delivered. I described him as a somewhere between John Wayne